time for some 8-1 for your home. Join with us now. We've got handyman Dwight Rittenhouse of Mount Union Lumber and Supply.
How are you doing?
Even better now.
Even better now. You have all them donuts and all that food in your belly. Wow, it looked good.
I know. You got to take one home with you. Give it a shot. Dwight, you sent me some videos. We talk a lot about the different products and types of, things that you guys offer at Mount Union.
Right.
You shine these floors so good you can see your reflection in them.
Right. This is a system that's actually indestructible. You know, if you look at a tombstone in a graveyard, it's a polished piece of a rock. It's granite. You know, but so what we're doing is taking the concrete, and there's absolutely nothing on top of this concrete. We use a chemical internal in it, which we sell. It's a ChemMaster product. We take the concrete, we grind down all the imperfections on the top of it, repair any of the cracks or holes in it, and then we put it. There's actually two types of siliconate that goes on top of it, which goes internal in the concrete, and then we're polishing that. The concrete gets 5 times harder than normal concrete, and we polish that top surface to a very, very smooth. Now this polish here was actually up to an 800 grit. We can actually go to 3,500 grit, which is the same as the grits we're talking about. If you ever took a piece of sandpaper and sanded a piece of wood, you start with 30 or 40 grit and you go to 80 and 120, and the more you go, the smoother it gets. And that's what we're doing to the concrete. And
so he's spraying and moving it around.
What we're doing there is putting a densification on. That's the chemical that goes internal in the concrete, and it attacks the lime and the cementitious material inside the concrete, and it grows like a layer of liquid glass. In other words, a stalactite in a cave that's coming down. That's what it does. It's a chemical reaction. So then that's what gives the top surface so much hardness. And you see there, we're polishing wet so we don't have dust and we're not breathing it. And that was the slurry on top of the floor. But there's the original floor, and it's really hard to clean a floor. That floor there had a coating on top of it. We actually took the coating off and we just polished the concrete. But when you do a polished concrete, it's a lifetime thing if it's taken care of. So in other words, don't let the sand or the 1B limestones build up an inch on it and then drive your tractor and trailer or your tractor over top of it and turn the wheels. You can eventually grind through that top surface, but it's really, really hard. We have some areas in our shops that's been polished for probably 15, 18 years. And if we take off all the salt from the winter and polish, it looks exactly the same as the day we done it. And it's another way of taking a piece of concrete. Concrete don't really get treated very well. A lot of times they put it down, they walk on it, they run over it, and don't do anything to it. Once this concrete's polished, it's so easy to clean. And then if you have a floor like that, it's a lot better for you to clean, or your employees want to keep it clean because of the nice work surface that you do have.
Yeah, high quality.
And it is. And today, it was really hard years ago to get polishers into people's basements, but we're doing a lot of residential homes now. The basement floor, we even go as far as adding a bag of color in it when we pour the concrete. And then we polish that concrete floor to the point where you can go as high as you want to in the shine. And once you do that, it'll be that way for a lifetime. And you don't have to wax it, you don't have to do anything to it, just keep it clean, soap and water. That's it. So it's a very, it don't cost a whole lot more to polish concrete than what it does to put a coating on it. And we saw a lot of epoxies and urethanes, and for whatever you might want, the urethanes, the epoxies can be scratched. If you have a sharp enough and heavy enough object, you can scratch that floor. Different than the polished concrete, you can truly take a skid with a forklift with a nail sticking down in the bottom and go across the floor. And when it's polished to an 800 grit, it is so smooth that the point of the nail can't catch the concrete, so it can't scratch it.
Wow.
So it's really an amazing product.
And you're talking garages, warehouses, so you do commercial all the way up to even residential.
And most all your dollar stores, Sam Club, Walmarts, all has went to polished floors because of no waxing, no stripping, no towel coming loose. There's just so many so many positives behind it. And so if you want a real decorative floor, you can't really get that with like the flakes on the floor.
Right.
You can't get that with polish. You kind of have to accept whatever you're giving, you know, in the concrete.
Yeah.
But there is ways of staining. We do staining of the polished floors, you know, and
That's
the sky's the
amazing.
limit.
Yeah, and people can reach out to you. You guys have people that can do the work, or you
Yes.
can rent equipment to do it yourself.
Yeah, we rent equipment. We do the work. You can find us at 114 West Poplar Street in Mount Union, Pennsylvania. You can give us a call at 814-542-2981. Find us on the web at muls.net.
Yeah, they got a little bit of everything.
We got it.
Heat pumps. I mean, you
Yes.
just you come on out.
You know, we have a wide array of products, but the concrete is, we sell about anything, any part of the concrete. We don't sell the concrete itself, but we sell the colors and, you know, all the decorative stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
So,
and the expertise to back it up. That's what
right.
we love.
We help you from start to finish on your project if you're doing it yourself.
Thank you, Dwight.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yes.